That means I think we could move all the way up there and maybe be lucky and finish the game next round. Now reroll, hope for a 6. Well, we are not able to finish this round. Hey everyone, there's Athakos, and I'm very excited because today I will begin my series for Under Falling Skies. Yes, you heard that right, series, because there are several games that you can play with Under Falling Skies. There is the introduction game, which we will play today. Then there is the base game, where the robot dice are added. I will record that as the second video, and then you also have a multi-mission campaign. I think there are like 4 or 5 missions at least, and I think it's kind of randomly generated, and I want to play through that too. So you can expect within the next few months, you can expect quite a few videos for this game. And trust me, it's worth it because it's a very, very fun solo game. And some of you might be wondering, okay, why am I giving you a playthrough before having done a review? Well, usually I review a game before then showcasing a playthrough on my channel. Just makes sense this way. For Under Falling Skies, I don't want to give a review yet because I haven't played the campaign yet. Because my plan is to play through the campaign the first time while recording it. So you and I, all of us, will experience it for the very first time. So that I think will be very exciting. So I haven't touched the campaign yet, and I will not do so until I record the campaign for the channel. Alright, so without much further ado, let me first set up the introduction game so we can play through it today. Alright, and that already is the setup. You see, it's a very minimal setup, and also it's quite a short game. I think you can get through it in like 30 to 45 minutes per game. So definitely pretty good prerequisites for a solo game. And as you know, I like this game a lot so far. Alright, so usually you would have one very long lane with all the tiles, but that is pretty impossible to film. So what I've done, I've just split up the lane. So we go down here and then we continue down here. But I will show a little video or an image on screen how it would usually look like. But I think this way it works pretty well. We can see everything well and capture everything well also. Alright, so let me run you through the very basics of the game, and then I will explain the rest as we go. You probably saw that there were also 2 blue dice. These we don't use for the introductory game. We only use them for the base game and also later for the missions. But I want to show you the introductory game first, what you will play when you first open up the box. Alright, so per round there are always 3 phases. First we have the dice phase, where I roll all the dice and then place them one in each column here on the board. Then we have the rooms phase, where we resolve the effects of the room I place the dice on. And then we have the mothership phase. We have the mothership here. Let me just bring it into picture a little bit more so you can see it completely. You will see it soon completely when it descends down, but that is the mothership that is attacking us. And these are the little alien spaceships that will damage us if we don't stop them. Here you see the lane where the ships are coming down. We win the game when we are doing our research here. Give me a second, I need to correct something quickly. So now it's correct. I actually mixed them all up. So we start here with our research token, and we can do research to go up that track here. And whenever we reach that spot, then we win. We lose when either our damage is all the way down here, where you can see the skull, or if the mothership descends all the way down to that tile here with the skull. These are the 2 endgame, or the 3 endgame conditions. 1 win and 2 lose conditions. Alright, and that is pretty much it. So I will just run you through the first round and then explain to you what happens. So first, we roll all the dice. Okay, I need to roll differently, like this. And now you see we have gray and white dice. These don't have any impact on where I put them or what happens, but whenever I put a white die, then I will re-roll all the other dice. That is a pretty interesting mechanic that we can use to our advantage. Okay, so now I need to place a die in each of these columns here. And you see we have an excavator. That excavator lets us increase our base. So right now we only have access to everything behind the excavator, which is only these two lines here. We can place a die in front of the excavator at some point. So for example, we could play the die with the number 3, 1, 2, or 3 in front of the excavator, and then we will resolve everything. The excavator would go there and we would have more rooms we could use. So that is something that we should definitely use, because you see we don't have a lot of rooms here, and we do need at least that double research room here later on to be able to win, but I will show that to you later. Okay, so let me see. So a 6 usually is pretty good. So one thing that happens is when we put a die on a specific room, then something happens. On the yellow room, we get energy. On the green room, we can advance the research if the die is high enough. And on the red one, we could theoretically shoot down spaceships that are on these explosion fields here. But when we put, for example, the die with the 6 here, then in that column, the spaceship will descend 6. And when spaceships descend past that line here, so right into Roswell, then we lose 1 health. And as you saw here, if we lose 7 health, we lose. So we need to be a little bit careful here. Another room we have is the one over here, because we need to put 1 die in each column. And we can also put a die here, for example, the white one here, and then that spaceship would descend 3 minus 1, so 2 only, would just descend down here. If we put a 1 in such a field, then the spaceship would not descend at all. So you see there, the rules are simple, but there are a lot of things we need to juggle and pay attention to. Also, we have an energy meter here. We can increase that with the yellow rooms, and we need energy to use these rooms here, for example, and also to move the excavator. But let's now play the first round so we see how everything works. So what we need is, we definitely need research, and 3, 4, that's a 7. So we need at least a 4 or at least a 3 on a research. In a research room, so we could place a 3 on a research room. That would be pretty good. And the 6 would probably be used best either for the excavator. 2, 4, 5, 6. Well, there it wouldn't work, because if we place a die there, then we can't place 1 there either, because only 1 per column. But we could place a die there, for example. So we could move the excavator quite a bit. That wouldn't be too bad. The spaceship would descend 6 down there. Nothing would happen there. Well, okay, that would be okay, I suppose. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I will put the 6 over there in that column. Then the spaceship would go 6 down here. And then I would place the white 3, because all these dice are pretty low. They're not that great, I think. So I will probably place the white 3 over here. So that's 1, 2, 3. And now, because I placed a white die, I need to re-roll all dice that are left, and we don't have a whole lot of here. That is really not good. But because we can't use the middle column here really, so we'll just place 1 with a 1 over there, minus 1, so that means that spaceship doesn't move down at all. And also we have 2 more dice here. Either we could use them here so the spaceships don't move down too far, or we try to get some energy. The problem is that we get deducted minus 3 here, and we need to fill the entire room, so 2 dice. So I could place that one here, for example, the white one, but then I would have to reroll that and hope that I get at least a 2 again. So we would have 1 energy. But I hope that I can get even more than that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's a 2 here. So that spaceship will come down 2. And then I will reroll that one and have a 6. That's pretty good. So we will put the 6 there. And that spaceship 2, 4, 6 goes down here. And you see, they're already descending quite fast. because the higher the dice rolls, the better the bonuses in the rooms are, but also the faster the spaceships descend. So it's a juggling act. Okay, and that was already it. You see, these all didn't land on any specific icons. I will explain those when we get to that. All right, so let's see. So we will resolve all the rooms. The order doesn't matter. So I will start with that one here. That costs us 1 energy to move the excavator there. So now we can also use these rooms here. Then I will not use that one yet. This one, of course, doesn't have any function. That only worked for slowing the spaceships down. So here we have 8 in the energy room, minus 3. So that's 5. So we receive 5 energy. And then we spend 2 energy here to have 3 research. So that's 3 research right there. All right. So, and then we're pretty much done. One little explanation. So let's say I would have had a 4 here. Then I could have used 3 to move there, and I would have 1 left, right? So I could move 1 farther, because 3 and 1, that is 4. That would work. But let's say I had a 6. Then I would use 3 to move there, 1 to move there. I would have 2 left, but that's not enough to move there. Even if I have a die on a different, in a different research room, I still couldn't move there, because I need to resolve each dice separately. One very important thing to consider. Okay, so that was the dice phase and the rooms phase, and now we have the mothership phase. Mothership phase means it moves down 1. Then we resolve whatever is here on the right. That one means that another ship is added to the mothership here. And then we descend all the ships down that are still in the mothership. So we always use one of the rows that are either empty, which is not the case here, or where the ship would be the farthest away from the next one. And this would be these 2 rows here. So I will just, let's use that row over here. And that was our first round. And that's how the game continues. And you see, so we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A maximum of 11 rounds or 12 rounds to win. And one of those is already gone, and we haven't gotten very far yet. So we definitely need to excavate that room over here. That's going to be very helpful. Okay, let's continue. Oh, we have a few 6s, which could be pretty good. All right, so we want to excavate. Well, we don't want the excavator to stop there, right? Because then we can't build there. So we need a 4 at least. And we don't have a 4. Well, we could use a 6, right? And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be this column here. So that one over here, and that spaceship isn't very far yet. So we could do that. You know what? We will do that. So we will move that there. Put that there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can excavate further, because we definitely need this room here. Because you see, at the end we need 11 with 1 room, right? And that's not possible with a single room. So we definitely need a double room with a 5 and a 6 at the end. So that's going to be pretty tough, the last step. Okay, so we have another 6. I don't want these spaceships to descend too far, but we definitely, what do we need? A little bit of energy. Energy isn't that important, but we definitely need research. And 1 4, that would be 5. The next one would be 4. So we would need a 4 or a 5 on a research room. So what we could do is to save on energy to use this room here. Oh no, we can't, because we use that column already. Because otherwise we could save on 1 energy. But okay. I will put that over here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we definitely have enough research to go up 3. That would be great. And then we still have quite a few dice left here. The fighting room doesn't help us at all, because when we resolve that, then we can shoot down a ship that is one of these explosion spaces. But we need to have the room value of the die in there needs to match at least the number that is where the ship is on. So it doesn't really help us too much at the moment. So I would say that we could get some energy, which is always a pretty good thing. So you know what? Because we don't need this column here, I will put a 1 here in that column. 1 minus 1 is 0, so that ship doesn't move. And we will re-roll these 2 dice. 3 and 3. Well, we could do several things. Either we could put the white 3 here to get 3 energy, which is good. And then re-roll that and hope that we get at least a 5 for that research here, so we can move up there. But I don't know if we really want that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the 3. Well, but that's no, we can't do that either, because we can't use this one and only not that, also not that one, because that row is already, the column is taken. We can only take that column, and in this column here, this room we can't fill, so we can only go there. So what I'm gonna do is I will go put that one here. So that is a 3, and then reroll that die and hope it's a 1. It's a 5. That is not good. So we put the 5 here, and that spaceship will then move 5 minus 1. That's 4. 3, 4. All right, the spaceship are coming dangerously close. Maybe we should start working on getting them to the explosion fields here, to the attack fields. All right, so that was already it. Then these 2 are removed, and we start resolving everything. So we get 3 energy right here. Then we spend 2 energy to get 6 research. So that's 5. We can't go further because that requires a 4 here. And then we also have the excavator here, which costs us 1 energy, and it will just go down there. All right, but now you see, because we haven't done a whole lot the first few rounds, but we have excavated a lot. So now we have many more options also to utilize the different columns. All right, so the spaceship goes down here. That's one thing I missed, and that is bad, because now the excavator will move 2 back again. But it's not tragic, because we still have that room. That one is important. That one will get us over the finish line and maybe even help us in between. Okay, so that's it. And there are no new spaceships, so that already was the mothership phase. And now we are at the next dice phase. Oh yeah, we have a few high numbers. Okay, highest numbers means that the spaceships will come down, but we can also get ahead quite well here. Okay, let's see. So, I would like to use a 6, of course, here in the research chamber. 4, 5, 8, 10. So 8, 10, and 11 would all be viable numbers. So 11, we could do that pretty much immediately here. Why don't we do that? So 5 and 6. So let's use the 6 here on the left one, because that's the middle column, and that spaceship is still very high up there, and it would also land on one of these spaces here. So we will put a 6 right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's ready to be shot down with a 6 in case we can't do that. Well, we can't, because we can't use that fighting room anymore, because we used that column already, and that one is a -1, and we can't put a 7 there, of course. So this is a lost cause for now. Okay, and then here we want to have a 5. 4, 5, 8, 10, 11, right. A 5. So do we want to keep these high numbers here? I think we do, because then we would use the gray die. We don't have to, so that we don't have to re-roll. So we want some energy too. How much energy do we want? 2. Well, we want 5 energy. That would be perfect, actually. Let's do it like this. So we will put the 5 here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's a pretty good move, because we are now on the mothership tile here. And that means that the mothership will descend 1 down, which of course is 1 less round for us, but we will skip that symbol there, because at the end of the round here, then in the mothership phase, it will descend down and then resolve the effect, and there is none. So it's good. That's 1 less ship we have to deal with later on. Okay, and then we will use the white 5 here to, well, we have even more research, right? But we would need a 6 there. So let's keep that in mind. So we will put the 5 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is pretty good. And now we need to re-roll. We have a 1, which is really good. But the 2 doesn't help us at all. So, you know what we will do? 1 and 2. This one is farther up there. So let's put the 2 over there. No. Let's put the 1 first over here. So that ship over here will not move at all. And we will put the 2 there. So that ship will move Oh, but it would move on the mothership tile, and we don't want that, right? But there, it would move on the mothership tile. Oh, no, it only moves one, not two, because the -1. So it only moves there, everything's good. Sorry, I got confused there. Okay, so now we have the rooms phase. Those will be put aside. And now we get 5 energy. Well, not yet. Let's first get the 11 research, which is a lot, but that will cost us 2 energy. And we get 11 research. So that's 4, 5, 8, 10, and 11. So we moved up quite a lot. We already moved up 9 spaces and we need 7 more. So we are doing pretty well here. Okay, and then we also receive 5 energy. So we are full on energy again, which is wonderful. All right, mothership phase moves down. And no effect triggered there. No ships up here that we need to move into the columns. So everything is good over there. Okay, next round. Oh, wow, that's a lot of high dice. That's incredible. So let's see. So we definitely need research again. So let's see, 6, 7, 10. And that doesn't help us. So 6, 7, or 10. We could put a 6 here again. Probably then on this one here, 2, 4, 5, 6. Well, yeah. We will definitely get some damage in soon. But I'm trying the strategy of getting a lot of research out fast. Then maybe we are lucky and won't have too many spaceships in our base. So I think that's what I will do. Take the middle one here, put a 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is getting dangerously close. 6, and then we need a 4 here. Wait, no, let me rewind that. Because I want to put the 4 here first. Here. It's going to be a little bit bad because that ship, 1, 2, 3, 4, will hit Roswell. So we lose 1 health and the ship will respawn in the mothership. So it will start coming down again. But if I would have put the 6 first, then I would have had to re-roll, and I don't want that. So let's see if we need any of these 5s here, maybe. Well, we should move the excavator a little bit farther because not this round, but next round the excavator will be moved back again. So might be possible that then it would be on that room, and that's bad because we need that room, right? So I think I will move the excavator a little bit farther. I don't want to put it here, I think, because I might want to use that energy room here and also that research room. So I could put it on that column here. Well, but then I could also re-roll. You know what? I'll put the 6 here like I wanted to do before. The station will come down there. And I will re-roll and hope for a 3 maybe? No. But a 4, that's better than nothing. So let's see. How much energy do we need? We need 3 energy. That's not a whole lot we need there, actually. Not really. So, and we can't use that column here anyway. So, let me think. So 6, 7, that's 10. And then we need a 5. So we could actually put the 5 there. So we could move all the way up there, which is really good. And that spaceship, it's still fine being there. So we will probably receive quite a lot of damage soon. But maybe we can finish our research before that. All right, and then we have the 1 and the 4. So here we will put the 1. And the 4 here, well, we could actually, no, the 4 wouldn't help us here. We need a 5 here. All right, so let's put the 1 here. So 1 minus 1, so that those ships won't move at all. And I'll reroll that die and hope for a 5. That would be perfect. Or a 1 would be fine too. It's a 6. Not perfect, but okay. Because, hear me out. I can put the 6 then over here. I'll do the excavator thing next time. Because I will put the 6 over here. That means that ship will crash into Roswell, give us 1 damage. But then I would receive another 5 research. That means I think we could move all the way up there and maybe be lucky and finish the game next round if we're lucky. I think it works pretty well. I think I was quite lucky in how I moved these spaceships. Okay, so let's now do the rooms phase. So that one is discarded. So we get 5 research. No, let's do that research first. So 2 energy to get 10 research. So 6, 7, and 10. Then we spend another 2 energy to get 5 research, which is there. And then we get another 5 research there. All right, we are doing well. All right, now let's see. We have 2 empty columns, this one and this one. So this is where these spaceships will go. Oh, but first we need to move down here. Sorry. Move down here. That means we will spawn another spaceship here. And now we will repopulate everything. And we always need to start with the pink ones here. So these 2, as I said, oops. And then this one, we don't have an empty row, but it is farthest from that one. So right there, because that's farther than that one. Okay. And now we have our hopefully last round, because I only need 11 here, 2 energy. I have that. So I think there is no way to lose now, except if we don't get a 6, of course, right? I mean, that's one thing to consider. Okay, well, I want to slow down a few spaceships at least. So I will take the 1 here. Will I? Well, actually, I'm not sure. I am not sure. No, I will put a 5 in here for now, like this. That means that this spaceship, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is going down. And then I will put the 1 right here, right there. So that spaceship doesn't move, so no damage. And now we need to re-roll and hope for a 6. No 6. Okay. Well, those 2 research rooms, we don't need those. So in this column, I either get some more energy, which is always good to have, or I slow down the spaceship. But that ship is at the very top, so I will rather get some energy. So that will move down 3, and you see the arrow will move it then into that lane. Okay, so now re-roll, hope for a 6. Well, we are not able to finish this round. All right, so let's see how we can salvage that. Our excavator will move back this round. So I will take the 4 and put it right there. So this spaceship will come crashing down and hurt us again. And we still have that 2 over here that I will just put there. So those spaceships will both move just 1. All right, so let's resolve all the rooms. We get 3 energy. This one doesn't do anything because we didn't fill the entire room. And the excavator, this will cost us 1 energy for the excavator to go there. Okay, now it's the mothership phase. So the mothership goes here and swallows that ship. The excavator will move 1 back. And then we will repopulate everything again. So we have 1 empty row, which is that one. And the one that's farthest would be... Oh no, that's one empty too, I see. This one is empty also. All right. New round. Let's hope for a 5 and a 6 this time. Let's see. And next time I can use my dice tray. I don't know why I didn't use it this game. I somehow forgot. Okay, so let's see. You know what? I'm going to do the same strategy again. Definitely. So I will put a 5 in here. So this ship is moving down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going there to the right. Okay. And then we need a 6 later on, which will hurt us quite a lot. Okay, and then let's stop a few spaceships at least. Let's put a 1 over here to stop the spaceship here on the very right. And then re-roll and hope for a 6. Oh, come on. No 6. I can't believe it. Alright, then let's do it as follows. Let's put a... I don't know. We need a 6, definitely. We definitely need a 6. So I'll have to use that 3 here. And either put it on here. We don't need any research. Put it there. Energy, we don't really need energy either. So I'll just stop a few spaceships a little bit more. So let's Well, that spaceship will definitely hurt us soon. Well, then let's put it right there. So this spaceship only moves 2, and it can't move to the right here because there already is a spaceship. So, well, it will just stay there. All right, re-roll. 6. Oh, come on. Okay, we are really unlucky now. We really have a problem. That is a big problem we have here. So, because we can't do a whole lot at the moment. Well, then I will put the 1 in here. So these 2 spaceships move 1 each. And, well, I think what I might do is put the 5... No, I can't put it there, right? No, I can only put it in that column. Well, then I will have to put it there. 2, 4, 2, 4. Okay, so next round I will try to put a 5 at least on that red one here, so we can shoot on these 2 spaceships. That would be pretty good. Okay, this goes down 1, and we lose 1 research, which is wonderful. We are not doing too hot at the moment because we are just very unlucky. Okay, next round. Hopefully we will have a little bit more luck now. 3, 1. Okay, well, I can put a 4 there, which is not enough. I need a 5. Oh, come on. All right, let's take the 1 here, and in this column there isn't too much. Well, I could also put it here. Then a 4 would be enough. Like this. Would be enough. Let's do that. 4 over there. So 1, 2, 3. No. But if I do that, then these ships later on they will move. So they might not even be there anymore to shoot them down. So I will not do that yet. I will do the shooting later. We need these 2 columns here. Now we also need research here again because we lost that, right? So let me put the 3 over there. So we lose another health. And now we are really in trouble here. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So shooting down doesn't even really work too much anymore. All right, let's re-roll and hope for a 6 and a 5. We have a 5 at least. Well, that's something, right? That's something. So let's put the 5 right here, smack in the middle. Because in the middle row, we don't have any ships at the moment. So no ships come down. That is good. And we reroll those and hope for a 6. If we get a 6, then we win. Barely. And we don't win. Okay. So what we really need to do now, we need to shoot down these planes here. So this one is a 4. So we haven't used that column yet here. I don't want to use that column. If I put a 2 there, then spaceships, well, 1 would move down. Yeah, they would move down, and I could actually shoot down 1 of them at least. So that's what I'm going to do. Put the 2 right there. Then these will move down. This one will move down and swallow that ship here. And, with that one I could shoot. That's good. So let me put that there to shoot the planes down later. So this one will come down to 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. And this one, well, it doesn't really, we already got this here for research. So research won't help us. Energy, well, we could top it up. Well, yeah, let's top up the energy because in the leftmost column there is no spaceship anyway. So this one wouldn't make sense. We can't shoot anything else down. So let's just put it there. Better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, so let's resolve everything. So first of all, we get our 3 research back, which we will lose at the end of the round again anyway. But it's better than nothing. So then that costs us 2 energy. Then we receive another 4 energy. And then we also here, we can shoot down everything with a 4. So we shoot down that one, and that's it, I think. Yeah, because this is 6 and these are not on any of such columns. Okay. And this one doesn't do anything. Okay, so move down here and lose 1 energy here. And now we need to somehow see that we get rid of these spaceships. So let's see how we can do that. We have a 6 at least. That is a good thing. Do I risk it and put the 6 there? If I risk it now, then I might lose next round. So I would need to put a 6 here, a 5 there, and a 1 or a 1 in that column, or a 2 up there. And then that would be the only way to win. Another option would be to somehow try to lure these ships onto these things here and try to shoot them down. Yeah, maybe. But I forgot, I also need to put these spaceships down again. Here, here, and there. And we also only have pretty much 2 to 3 rounds left, and then we are done for. So, that's difficult, because luring both of these down 1 each is almost impossible, probably. But if I put a 6 here now, then these 2 will crash into Roswell, and we will almost be dead. But I think I'm going to risk it. So I'll put a 6 right there. So these 2 crash into Roswell, and we are almost dead. So with the 3 here, or the 4, because I definitely need to use the white ones here, because I need to re-roll. Well, actually, I can just put a 6 there. I didn't see that. I don't need an 11. A 12 would be fine too. And also with the 3, we need 1 more research, or with the 4. So, hear me out. Okay, so I will put the 6 here, which means 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, like this. I definitely need a 1 or a 2 later on for here. But we still have 2 rerolls. So, that 3... we need that 3 up here, right? We need research. And that either works there, then we will die, or we put a 4 here. Because then that will move down 4. And we would be done now. All we need now is a 2 or a 1 for that column, and then we can win. And we have a 1. Perfect. So now I don't really care what happens anymore, because we will put the 1 here. That spaceship, these spaceships will then not move down. And I have a 3 here, which I don't really care too much. Well, you know what? Let's just shoot down a few spaceships. Why don't we, right? Let's put them there. Go out with a bang. All right, so that one is discarded. So first of all, we get 3 research over here. And that costs us no energy. And then before we finish the game, let's shoot down a few spaceships with 2 energy. So all with a 3. So these 2 are shot down. And then we have, for 2 energy, 12 more research that we can use there. And there you go. We won the game. We reached the top of the research track with our research marker here without losing. But 3 more rounds and we would have lost immediately anyway. And 1 more damage we would have lost too. So I don't want to give a review yet. But one thing I need to say about the game is that it seems to be incredibly well balanced. Or maybe I'm just not a good player. I don't know. But this is my 3rd game. The first 2 games, I had 1 health left each, and also the ship was on the last tile. So I lost in the last round with only 1 health left. This time, this is my 3rd game, I again have 1 health left, and I would have still had 2 more rounds, but still, check that out. I mean, come on. It's really close every time. So either the game is really well balanced, or I'm just not a very good player yet at the game. But that was my playthrough of the introductory mission, or of the introductory game of Under Falling Skies. I really like the game so far, and you can see that it is really tightly balanced. There are not a whole lot of choices you make. You have 5 dice, you put each of them in a column, some white dice for re-rolling the other ones. But that's it. That's all the choices you have, but these choices have a very deep impact. Which of these spaceships do you want to lure down? How many spaces? Is it worth the trade-off? It's a really good game. And then also, when do you excavate? So this game was the first game where I tried to excavate very early. The other 2 games, I tried to just excavate a little bit and try to repel the spaceships, shoot them down a lot. This time I didn't shoot any down, except at the end, just for for the fun of it, I think I didn't shoot down anything else. Maybe in between one, but I didn't really shoot anything down. But I excavated very early, which was a good choice, because this way I could really capitalize on going down the research track much faster, because this saved me 2 rounds going up this fast. So yeah, that was my playthrough of the introductory mission of Under Falling Skies. I hope you enjoyed it, and please let me know in the comments how much you would enjoy me continuing to play the game. I think I will record anyway. At least I want to play one more game, because then I can show you the regular base game. Then you will also get 2 blue dice. That's the robot dice they can use to automate specific rooms. Really interesting concept. So I will show that to you in the next video I record for this game. All right. So thank you very much for watching. I highly appreciate that. If you like this playthrough and board gaming content in general, if you don't know my channel yet, why don't you go check it out? There are at least a few videos you will enjoy. I'm pretty sure of that. All right, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, and cheers.